Senior Women's Division 1 Grand Final between North Ringwood and Park Orchards. We begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather, and we pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. And we extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Our on-field officials today are in the field at Toby Colpert, Lewis Hamilton and Perry Goulding. On the boundary is Cooper Daly and Braden Collins. And in goal is Andrew Dobson and Chris Sankey. And now, if you are able, I would ask if you would please stand with the coaches, players and umpires for the national anthem of Australia. Thank you, everyone. May the best team win.
Division 1 Grand Final at H.E. Parker Reserve. North Ringwood taking on Park Orchards. And Blake, they've had one win apiece and a draw this season in the three meetings they've had. So you couldn't ask for more on a grand final day. Two very, very even sides. And you look at both huddles at the moment. There's North Ringwood on the screen, led by the skipper and Taylor Dean, giving the last address before the first bounce of this game. And they've been phenomenal this season. And down the other end, we've got Park Orchards, who are ready to go. They've had two big weeks in the final series to make it here today, finishing third on the ladder. We've got one hell of a game on our hands today, Blake.
We do. How good's the weather been all day as well?
It's just exciting, isn't it? Obviously, we've had one close game, so we're already up and about. This one is set to be a big one as well. Two very high-quality sides. This is high-quality football that you're going to be seeing today, and it's any guess on who's actually going to win today. But I believe in a second we'll have the coin toss, potentially. We may have already had it, but big game, obviously, at H.E. Park Reserve. Quamby Reserve right now, the Division 3 Grand Final between Mooroolbark and Coldstream. So you can see that also on our YouTube stream. We've got both going on live. But a massive afternoon here. Kate Green on the boundary as well is joining us. And Kate, what's your thoughts? Who's going to get the job done today?
North Ringwood, but I think it's going to be extremely tight, just like the previous game. I don't think there's going to be barely anything in it.
I agree, and Blake, I tell you what, from the back, the jumpers look identical.
Oh, they do.
A bit of a clash, but we'll see how that all plays out today. Your tip this afternoon for the game?
Yes, I'm going to go North Ringwood by 6 points.
Yeah, I can't remember. I've got my tip in the record.
Come on, mate.
I think I've got North Ringwood by 7, 5 points.
5 points,
so,
there you go. You can't get rid of that.
And Josh Ward, who's tipped Park Orchards. The stage is set, Blake Tennant, Division 1 Grand Final, get us underway.
Here we go. Stu shakes around as we talk about this game. Will probably be the most evenest grand final you would expect. Both stars in every division. Gets a hit out there. That was by Higgins. Park Orchards want to try get the first look here. Bit of a jumper clash, as we did allude to. And a mark taken again. That was by Hutchinson. Hutchinson plays on. Finds a teammate again. That was by Taylor. Played a 100th game today, of course. Intercepted there by Alla Rhodes. So Alla Rhodes plays on here. Chance to find another teammate in Broadhurst.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side to Kate Green.
Just quickly, gentlemen, for interviews during the game, Jake Island's assistant coach, Luke, will be doing them.
Yep.
Thanks, Kate.
No worries. This play continues here. Gets a hit out there. That was by Park Orchard's player there in Molly Nash. So 2 rucks going at it. Nash gets a hit out. A strong tackle there, and it's going to be a ball up curl here. We will be able to get scores as well, which is very nice. I did say it in the morning, but I reckon during on the day continues on. We'll get some more scores around the grounds if you are watching on and want to know what's happening around the ground. So it's Nash and, of course, Higgins going at it in the ruck. We've seen that a lot this afternoon. And we're going to get a ball up on the other side wing.
Yeah, that's right. Big day out here at H.A. Parker. The sun is shining. Tapped down by Nash again. Ball going nowhere, and we'll do it all again. Thanks for joining us on YouTube for today's proceedings between North Ringwood and Park Orchards. We were here a couple of weeks ago seeing North Ringwood's semi-final win over Donvale.
They got first little bit of the grand final sort of thing. So, and Park Orchards earned their way through, of course, Ryan.
Yeah, that's right. The jumpers look a lot better from the front. You can tell the difference, but on the back it's all black. But Park Orchards through Boel, wrapped up in a tackle, will get a ball up on that far side in the first couple of minutes. No favour either way in terms of possession. Been pretty even. The handball out. It's going nowhere. Just got it out this time. Now Dean picked it off. It's back in the hands of Boel. Cut off again by the Saints. And now they'll look to go forward through Forbes. Bouncing footy into a dangerous spot of the ground. They kicked 4 goals in the semi-final down this end. But Park Orchards do well to escape. Oh, doing very nicely there was Marston. Still Park Orchards. They keep fighting on and able to gain some territory through Bertoldi. And towards us on the broadcast side, who can pick this up first? It's Georgia Livingston. She's just able to get her kick away in time. Inside 50 it goes. North Ringwood with some numbers. Haymanson's there for Park Orchards. And out it comes through Clark. Clark standing underneath this is Dean, who takes a great intercept mark for the Saints. And will play on straight away. Has Ogilvie. At half back for the Saints. Down the line they go in the direction there of Marston. And they do well through Forbes. Forbes, the clearing kick, went over the head of Terrell and out of bounds. And this will be a Park Orchards kick.
Just saying as well, Brian, Marston, as you alluded to, Eastern Rangers listed player, so she can play football, of course. So it's good to see.
And she's a gun.
She is. Another one was, as we alluded to, was Livingston, who's getting involved here. And as you can tell, the jumpers are very much alike here. Beg involved. She gets a short kick here. A little bit of a shove there. North Ringwood have got all the numbers here. Beg's all alone in the pocket. And it's going to go out of bounds. Large touch rule applies too. If you're watching at home, this one will be a ball up, but the large touch rule and last possession rule is in this game as we speak. So that is your news there. If you're watching at home and you're wondering why the boundary umpires are there, they're just to indicate there. So there we go. Wanted to get that off my chest. Marston kicks the footy inside the forward 50. Looking for the first score of the day, but it won't be because it'll be rushed. And it's going to be another ball up deep inside the pocket of the Saints goal. Of course, if you are watching, North Ringwood will be kicking to the right of your screen and Park Orchards kicking to the left of your screen. Livingston here. First we'll look at her. And a mark taken there. That was by her teammate in Bertoldi. She plays on here. Finds the intercept mark taken there. That was by Jessica Reid. So Jessica Reid can put the Saints back into attack here. And another mark taken by Park Orchards. That was by Boel. Saints getting involved there with Taylor Dean, the captain, of course. And she'll try get there and it'll be a ball up.
Almost played 6 minutes into this first quarter. No score just yet. North Ringwood have probably done more of the attacking. Maybe a slight advantage to your right-hand side of the screen. It seems to be where most of the goals are kicked. Here's Forbes over the top of a teammate's head, but found another hand. Got the handball away. High kick up and under. Standing underneath it, there was Livingston. Was told to play on. Got the kick away in time and finds a target in Panzer, who has an option forward in Taylor. Hannah Taylor. She's tackled this time and doing very nicely here. Couldn't quite pick it up. Good Broadhurst. But had 2 to beat and did very well to hold this one up. About 50 out from the North Ringwood goals. Nash got the tap down towards the boundary line. They'll see this one out as Panzer and Forbes. We'll get a ball up on that far side. Got the Division 3 grand final, apologies, between Mooroolbark and Coldstream also live, which will keep you updated, or you can watch that one on the other live stream. Doing nicely there was Hutchinson. But the Saints again have been able to lock this in their forward half with the repeat inside 50, so just haven't been able to hit up a target just yet. It's going to come back if this is controlled. Pushed aside there was Lee. And the umpire will take this and ball it up back in the middle of the ground. Great crowd out here at H.E. Parker. 7.5 minutes played first quarter, no score.
Indeed, it's just going to be an arm wrestle all day until one team is going to take the opportunity and moments to do it here on the day. Gets a kick away was the Saints here. Marston, as we already heavily been talking to about. Nash gets a smother there. Here comes Forbes. And that's going to be holding the ball, and it's going to go to Kirsten Bertoldi, but the advantage has been called. Saints got the numbers here. Well done there. That was by Ella Rhodes. She gets the Saints moving into the attacking 50 where the ball has been the last couple minutes. And a strong tackle there. Laid there. That was by Bauman. So big game here. Nash in the ruck. She gets the hit outs there. And a strong tackle, and it's going to be another ball up. Be a lot of them because it's going to be a scrap all day because they're very good teams here. Panzer gets a kick there. Following there, getting first to the ball there was in Hamilton. It's a smother there. Handball there. Hamilton getting involved yet again in a strong tackle. And it's going to be another ball up.
So back on the far side again. Neither side giving an inch. Holding up very defensively strong. Trying to get through there was Rhodes. Forward it goes. Ball not coming out, so we'll get another ball up. Still about 70 metres out from North Ringwood's goals. Probably the side more likely at this stage that look like scoring. They've had probably more of the play now. Rhodes has a bit of time. Gets past an opponent and puts it inside 50. Bouncing footy. Who can get there first? Begg is there for North Ringwood. And out the back, just almost giving up a free kick, and she has. So the free kick is going to Green. Tough angle, but definitely in range, Rhiannon Green. So she's going to back herself in. This would be a great start for North Ringwood.
It will be.
Be a hard kick from here. And it's on its way, and it is through the middle. Rhiannon Green has North Ringwood on the board, 1 straight 6. Park Orchard's yet to score, and the perfect start for the Saints.
Indeed. Good start there by the mighty Saints there. They get the first one in the afternoon in Rhiannon Green. Geez, what a kick that was. So that's a good start there by North Ringwood. They needed it. But we've got to ask again, what can Park Orchards do to get it back here to their terms? So proceedings is back to it. In the ruck now is Marley Neal. He continues on here as always. Gets a chain of hand pass. Rhodes, she started the game terrific there. Gets the ball. Getting there is Patoldi. Saints got the numbers around this. They do. They kick the ball. Trying to find teammates there for the Saints. First to get there, of course, is a Parkcourt North Ringwood player. So the umpire will bowl it up here. So Marley Neal in the ruck. She gets a hit out there. Livingston. She's having a very good career. She played in the grand final, of course. 4 foot's great. And pass there back to Livingston. She gets the ball inside the forward 54. The Sharks here. Big strong hand pass and tackle. And it's going to be another ball up. On the scoreboard end down here, score stands are about nearly approaching 12 minutes. It's North Ringwood 1 straight 6. Park Orchards yet to score. Saints again, and Park Orchards competing for this. Gets a tap there. That was well done. Archer involved there. Of course, a great name everywhere you look around the AFL. And it's going to be another ball up on the centre circle. Down here in H.E. Parker Reserve. Neil gets another hit out there. Archer involved yet again. And here come Park Orchards with Georgie Marston. She gets a clearance, but first to get there is Ireland. She gives it back to Marston. Marston gets inside the forward 50. One-on-one to the goal square. Out the back there. Should go. It's through. Eliza Wilson. That's goal number 37. What a player she is for the Saints here. Leading goal kicker in the whole competition there. What incredible body work there.
Boundary.
By Eliza Wilson. Leading goal kicker with 37. And that is her 37th goal of the season. Let's go to boundary side to Kate Green.
That also makes her 100th career goal.
There you go. So well done there to Wilson, the leading goal kicker.
Well, it's a great start for North Ringwood. They looked like they were pressing early, and now they've suddenly kicked 2 goals in very quick succession. 2 straight 12. Park Orchards yet to score. This is exactly the way they started the semi-final a couple of weeks ago against Donvale. Back in the middle again, and it is a free kick going in favour of North Ringwood. And they'll look to play on straight away. It's picked off here by Bowman. Couldn't quite take the mark though. Intercepting it off Neal, as we'll get a ball up back in the middle again. Coming up to the 14th minute mark of this first term. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Division 1 Grand Final action. Tap down again in favour of North Ringwood as they gain some more territory. Still about 60 out from goal, and we saw how difficult it was for Donvale to try and work their way back in the game at quarter time. So it's an important 5 minutes of Park Orchards to not concede another one. Inside it goes. Bouncing footy. Doing nicely. They get the handball over the top and they look to escape through pans up. Bouncing ahead. It's a 2-on-1. Doing very well. There was Taylor, and she's awarded with a free kick holding the ball. Hannah Taylor in centre wing will look to play on. Has Livingston by herself. And she'll be able to grab this one. She'll go right towards the half-forward line. Bouncing footy. A play over the top if it can get there. Going to get there first instead is Tate. And the boundary line actually will beat everyone. And we'll get a ball up at centre at the half-back line here for Park Orchard, or for North Ringwood. Half-forward for Park Orchards. No kick. And now it's a chance through Begg. It's out the back. Who's going to run to this first? It'll be Bowell who will get there, but she's got an opponent to beat. Running past her. Instead, it's Green who's able to kick it forward. Looking there for Wilson towards the boundary line. And she'll see it over. And I believe we've got, is that a 54 for North Ringwood on the field? We might see if we can get that.
Boundary, I'll check.
Yes,
Thanks, Kate.
yes, it is the number 54 there. So Livingston got the ball here. Strong tackle there by Begg. Played a lot of footy together, those two.
Field for North
Charlie.
So play continues on. We're trying to look for the number.
Turn around.
And pass there.
Oh, she's 27.
Involved there. A little bit of a hold there. Nothing doing. It's going to be a bit like this for this game. Bit of a hold, and it will be a hold, and it is. And it's going to the Saints in number 43, Rihanna Green. Kick the first goal of the game. She's going to get it into the Wilson direction. Can he get there? Hutchinson involved there. Same as Wilson. And it's going to be another ball up. So closing in. We'll be at 16.5 minutes in on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard. It reads the Saints in front. Here's Smiley. Smiley wants to try get the Park Orchards into the attack and get their first major of the day. That's going to be another ball up.
So
Strong start by the Saints, Brian.
it is. It's a 2-goal lead. They'd love to get one more. Park Orchards really don't want to concede another one. Towards now the far side, it's picked off here by Rhodes. Rhodes has got a couple to beat. Got the handball to Broadhurst, or to Marston, who's wrapped up in a tackle. 17 minutes played. Is there another goal in this first term? Tap down. Park Orchards looking to roll right through. Taylor got the handball out. Archer, her kick forward. It's cut off by the Saints, and they're off here through Dean. Something off ball there, hearing the crowd. Into the forward 50 there is Terrell, who's caught for holding the balls of Park Orchards to take that. And I think there was a bump off ball that I missed there, Blake. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, I didn't quite see that. It was a bit of a fast moment. But anyway, Panther gets the ball. Archer gets it off to a teammate in Livingston. That's a strong tackle. It is. Well done there by Carly Forbes. Forbes takes on, gets the advantage there, kicks the footy.
Boundary.
Side. We'll go Kate shortly. Panther involved there, gets a hand pass. Marston involved, and there's a hold going on, and it's going to go to a free kick going to the Sharks in Panzer. So Panzer. So Panzer plays on. Gets a chain of hand passes here. Well done by the Sharks, and got the ball is Clark. She's trying to find a teammate, but first to get there is Murley. That's Olivia. And the mark taken there by the Saints. They try and get the ball into the centre square, centre of the circle down here at H.E. Parker, and a kick away there. That was well done there by Higgins. One-on-one is Wilson. A strong tackle, not called. And another strong tackle there, and that's going to be a ball up there. So 2 straight 12, the Saints lead the Sharks, yet to score. And we're about 19 minutes into this
Boundary.
So deep inside North Ringwood's 50. Panther will clear this one out. She's able to hit up a target, and Bertoldi will go down to the boundary.
Okay, just quickly, North Ringwood, Jelnecki is actually jumper number 27, and Power, Charlie, is number 54.
Thanks, Kate. And there is Jelinek, but it's picked off here by Dean. Dean will put it in towards the middle of the ground. Bertoldi, handball over the top to Haymanson. Forward they go again. Livingston inside 50, bouncing footy out the back. This is Park Orchard's best opportunity for the quarter with 20 seconds left, and defending very nicely is North Ringwood. Rhodes gets through a couple and they're out, but behind the ball they're set up okay, Park Orchards, and the kick is intercepted by Rhodes. We've got less than 10 seconds. Can they go coast to coast towards the far side? They're not going to get there in time. The siren will beat Begg as she runs free on that far side, and there's your quarter time score. At quarter time, it is North Ringwood 2 straight 12. Park Orchards yet to score. We're going to take a quick break and be back for the second quarter action out here at H.E. Parker Reserve for the Division 1 Senior Women's Grand Final.
The Division 1 Grand Final. Deakin University, North Ringwood, 2-12. Park Orchards, the yet to score.
Welcome back to Deakin University Senior Women's Grand Final for Division 1. And at quarter time here between North Ringwood and Park Orchards, it's the Saints, 2 straight 12 leading Park Orchards yet to score. And we've got a couple of interviews on ground level in just a moment with the assistant coach at North Ringwood. And we'll hear from Park Orchards as well in just a moment as they wrap up their huddle. Ryan Long here with Blake Tennant. Blake, your thoughts on that first term? It was a pretty neutral first half of the quarter. Actually, we'll wait because we've got Kate Green on boundary there now.
I'm just on the boundary with Luke Higgins, the assistant coach of North Ringwood. That was a really good quarter for you guys. We'll just step off the field before we get into trouble. I know you guys are trying to keep everything calm and just keep focused on what you're doing. So what's the message for the girls for the next quarter?
Really positive. Girls have been really calm before the game, which has been good considering how young they are. But exactly that, confidence up, keep running, stick to our structure. We're pretty happy at the minute, so keep it going.
Thanks very much, Luke. All the best for you and Jake.
Thanks there, Kate Green and Luke Higgins from the North Ringwood Football Club. They'd be pretty happy with that first quarter, Blake. Your thoughts quickly before we hear from Park Orchards on that first term?
Obviously the Saints, they did really well, but I think it felt like the momentum was going over the Saints more than Park Orchards. For Park Orchards, they're just not taking as much risk right now as what North Ringwood, and Wilson looks dominant early, doesn't she, Ryan?
She looks like a very strong target up forward that could get a hold of this game, but...
Boundary.
We've got Kate Green on the boundary again.
I'm just on the boundary with Park Orchards coach Simon McAuliffe. Simon, a little bit of a tough quarter for you. What's the message moving forward?
Oh, happy as anything with that quarter. Yeah, the toss of the coin in these conditions can be a little bit ugly sometimes, but yeah, the way we played, just a little bit off, but can't wait to see how we go this quarter.
All the very best, Simon.
Thanks.
Thanks there to Simon McAuliffe from Park Orchards, and they had the quick clearance forward.
I've
got one.
So they if they can lock this in their forward half, like North Ringwood have done, as Kate, I'll get you away from Davis, as I'm hearing Davis's sunscreen conversations down at ground level. As
Sorry, boys.
Rhodes takes the mark, that's okay. The old catfish, Davis Harrigan. Forward they go, and a mark taken by Walters.
Sounds like you've got Davis on the field.
Yeah, as Walters goes forward, looking for Hum. She does pretty well, and over the top is Bertoldi waiting for it. She has to play on straight away. It was touched off the boot, and her kick falls in the hands of Jess Begg. Has had a massive season this year. It was important in their semi-final win against Donvale. Her kick into the woman on the mark, and we'll get the ball up far side. 2 straight 12 to no score. A minute and a half played this second term, Blake, and
Mirrabah lead, Ryan, 18-14 at quarter time.
thank you, Blake. That's against Coldstream as well.
Yep.
Mirrabah leading Coldstream in towards Cooper in the middle of the ground here. It's well read by the North Ringwood defender, who kicks it into space. It's now a foot race. Onto it first. Here's Park Orchards through Hutchinson and hits up Haymanson. Well played. And Haymanson will look to use the corridor. Out there is Bertoldi. She's got Dean to compete with. Got the handball over the top to Nash. Well intercepted by Taylor Dean, the skipper. Over it goes. Picked off now by Walters again, who's having an impact on this game. To Dean. Dean towards half forward. Tapped away here from Ray. Off to a teammate in Bowell. Her kick was affected by the tackle in towards the middle of the ground. The handball there from Higgins got to Dean. Park Orchards fighting through this. Through Jasmine Taylor, playing her 100th game today. Congratulations, Jasmine.
Yes.
As we ball up back in the middle. Tap down again. Panthers there for Park Orchards. So is a free kick. So Hutchinson won't take this one. It'll be North Ringwood. It's in the middle of the ground.
Yeah, so playing continues. We're inside the 50 of the Saints. Big game. This will probably be the most evenest one, I would say. Stay tuned as well. We've got a big Premier Grand Final coming up after this. It's a kick there by the Sharks. And a mark taken. That was by Haymanson. She's playing pretty good today. She tries to find a teammate in Bertoldi. Strong tackle there by Begg. And involved there is the Saints. Get a kick there. And a mark taken there by Panzer. That's Alana Panzer, the vice-captain for the Sharks. She tries to get the ball, and a mark taken by the Saints. And that was by number 19 in Sarah Hum. She plays on, trying to find Marston. She does that. She picks up the ball. She plays on immediately. Got numbers to the ball here are the Sharks. It just sits, but it doesn't. And they do get there, the Sharks there. And it's just going to be a race to see who will race this one and pick up the first one there. A hand pass there. That was by Walters. Forwards involved here. We've called her name a lot. She picks up the ball. Hutchinson involved. A strong tackle by Begg. And it's going to be a ball up.
So 4 minutes into this second quarter. Still a 12-point lead to North Ringwood. They kicked 2 goals in the opening term. Big tackle by Forbes. And it's a holding the ball free kick. So Carly Forbes, one of the most important players to this North Ringwood lineup, sends them into attack. Inside 50. Bounce of the ball. Doesn't really favour anyone. It's a clearance out of this for North Ringwood. Cooper can run onto it, but if the boundary line doesn't beat her, she keeps it in, did very nicely. Cooper now towards the half forward line. No mark taken at ground level. Lee tackled and caught for holding the ball. So free kick, Park Orchards. The pressure there from Sienna Bett. And the Sharks have an opportunity themselves. Back into attack. Out the back is North Ringwood numbers. The ball was pretty unkind to him. Getting there first. Looked like Clark might be able to run to it. Instead, it's Smiley who's running into an open goal. And the first on the board for the Sharks. Charlotte Smiley delivers And Park Orchards 1 straight 6 to North Ringwood 2 straight 12.
Yes, well done there. Charlotte Smiley. Gosh, her brother.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, Josh, of course, is going to have an interesting summer
Yeah,
waiting.
it's not about Josh today, it's about Charlotte.
Yeah, it's a good family name as well, the Smiley family as well. So good to see there. Well done by Charlotte too. Just a small forward pressure, which was excellent work there. So Sharks get their first, of course. 1 straight 6 and North Ringwood 2 straight 12. Livingston involved. We're seeing her a lot. So that wasn't Livingston. It was Taylor, Jasmine Taylor there. And here is Forbes, another player that we will be calling a lot. First to get there, of course, was Brown. Gets a hand pass there to Marston. Marston gets there. Sharks have got numbers forward to the ball here, but this is pressure. Early days for Park Orchards. They can adapt to it. Kicked off the ground there. That was by Ogilvy. And Marston. No mark. That was touch.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yes. Don't know about that one. Shake of the head by Marston. She knew that too. She was with us. Nash gets the hit out. Strong tackle. Big strong crowd there by North Ringwood. They do have a big supporter base. And it's going to go
This is a Sharks free kick.
Yep, it is going to be a Sharks free kick. So what they're going to do here, they need a goal to get them back level here. Of course, a strong start there by North Ringwood. A strong tackle there. And it's going to be a ball up.
So centre wing, 7.5 minutes played second term, 2 straight 12, plays 1 straight 6. North Ringwood leading, Division 1 grand final. Premiership up for grabs. Higgins got the handball off. And they go forward again. No mark taken. Ball hits the deck and North Ringwood push towards the half forward line. Park Orchards have all the numbers. Bertoldi's there. She gets the kick forward. And not a mark came off hands. Panzer. And forward they go. It's cut off by North Ringwood. Out at half back through Hum. Hum switches this. The kick had to be good, and it was. It hits up Rhodes. Rhodes has Dean over the top if she uses her. And that's exactly what she does. The skipper with the ball for North Ringwood on the far wing. Looking for a target in Jess Begg.
Boundary.
We'll go to the boundary in just a second as Begg pushes towards the half forward line. And it's an intercepted mark there by Hohen as we go down to the boundary, Kate Green.
Just quickly, tackle count equal.
Thank you, Kate, as they move this along to Clark. Clark now has Haymanson underneath this one. Some probably in her eyes there. She did well with the second effort at ground level. And the umpire says, give it to me, Blake. And coming up to the 9th minute mark of this second term, still 12-6, North Ringwood leading.
It is. Fast start, but Park Orchards are trying to get it back on their terms as well. So they've had a really good final series, of course. Doing it the hard way, Ryan, of course, playing all 3 weeks. Coming into today's decider. Marston gets a boot. Involved there was Wilson. She gets tackled. Another strong hand pass. Power involved. Same as Ireland. Panzer gets a kick there. And that's going to be... it will be out of bounds. And it'll be a North Ringwood kick, and taking that kick will be Marley Neal for the Saints. So if you're just joining us, North Ringwood lead 12-6. And we're about 10 minutes, we're approaching the 10-minute mark, nearly halfway through this second quarter. Strong tackle there. It's going to be another ball up here.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
North Ringwood just have to be really careful. They're leaving 1 or 2 too many loose players for Park Orchards to pick up the ball.
Thank you, Kate Green. Tremendous job all season long. Marley Neal intercept marks that one. She finds a teammate there in Hum. Hum gets a smothered there. One on there by Patoldi. Hum gets a ball yet again. And an intercept mark taken there by Bell. She plays on. Finds Hamilton. Hamilton does a big strong kick there. Numbers 2, the Sharks here in Smiley. Hand passes that. Gets the kick away there. Matoldi gets there first. She gets the hand pass. But North Ringwood got numbers. Hutchinson gets a boot there to Hamilton. Archer's getting involved. She's pressuring hard. It's all the Sharks at the moment. What can North Ringwood do to respond? Power involved there. That's a strong tackle there by North Ringwood. Pressure's been everywhere, and that's going to be holding the ball. And that's going to go to number 21 there in Kate Brown. Finds Livingston. And looks like it's going to be another out of play, Ryan.
So North Ringwood to take this. Rhodes currently in the cricket nets, receiving the ball. We've got a score around the grounds, Blake, out at Quamby Reserve in the Mooroolbark versus Coldstream game. I can see you looking it up as North Ringwood go down the line. Almost an impressive mark taken. But North Ringwood clean this one up. Forward they go, bouncing footy. Island trying to get there first, but the boundary line beats her, so Park Orchards will take the kick.
I do have a score, Ryan.
Yes.
Mooroolbark 25, Coldstream 14.
Another close game out there at Quamby Reserve, which we're also streaming live on YouTube as Park Orchards enter their forward half. Coming from behind, almost taking the mark there, Livingston. Rhodes is there for North Ringwood. Gets past an opponent, got the handball, and they link up, trying to clear this one out. Big tackle laid by Georgia Livingston. Did she get rid of it? She did. Rhodes got the handball out. North Ringwood have done pretty well here. They've got it out now to Broadhurst. And they link up again. A bouncing kick held up on the far side with Ireland.
High tackle.
And a free kick here to Park Orchards. Perry Golding, one of our umpires today, who won a best and fairest in the junior presentation on Wednesday night. As the ball goes forward, Manson from outside 50, bouncing footy. This is a big chance now. Running onto this one, it's Livingston. And it's a missed opportunity. So just a minor score, 1-1-7 Park Orchards, 2 straight 12 North Ringwood. And that was, of course, Chloe Livingston. There are 2 today, Georgia and Chloe.
Relatives, I suppose. You don't want to answer that question, of course.
If they're, sisters or cousins?
Yeah, it's one of them. Anyway, play continues. And mark taken, well done there by North Ringwood. I think that was Terrell. Terrell plays on. Marston involved. She's been everywhere for North Ringwood. Another strong tackle there. And Begg involved there. Kicked off the ground. Hamilton. And almost mark taken, but kicks away there. That was by Sarah Hum. She's having a pretty solid game for North Ringwood. Involved there was Pongo. And here comes Rhodes. She's playing terrific for the Saints down
Great
there.
kick.
Kicks a ball to Charlie Power. She's got space and time, but the kick gets smothered away. And a little bit of a hand to the face there, if you don't mind. Toldy gets the ball. She kicks it long. Who's going to fly? And again, that player in Rhodes, Ryan.
Yeah, Rhodes was best on a couple of weeks ago in the semi-final, and she started this game well. Has a short kick over the top and finds a target. And they looked inbound. Mark not taken there from Tate. Still on that far side, socket off the ground, but Toldy picked it up for the Sharks. Picked off this time. Reed goes inside 50. Trying to lay the tackle is Boel.
Boundary.
At centre half back for the Sharks as we go down to the boundary, Kate Green.
Both teams are not really settling. They're just going from tackle to tackle to tackle.
Let's play. So plays up and a bit. Umpire throws it up. Now she's involved there. gets a hand pass. Hutchinson gets a kick away. That was by Patoldi. Gets a mark taken. That was by Rhodes. She's having a terrific quarter, this one. Play starts here. Mark taken again. That was by Charlie Power. Power takes a mark. Gets a kick there. And a mark taken, well done there. That was by Walters. Walters plays on here. Big kick there. Trying to fight teammate, but Park Orchards getting the ball there. Matilda Ray. Batoldi gets there first. She gets the kick away there by the Sharks here. Finds Neil. Neil plays on here. Tries to get there for the Saints. Chain of hand pass. They take a bounce here. Well done. They've got grass here by the Saints here. Getting involved again is the Sharks. A strong tackle there and it'll be a ball up. So that'll be it there. Gonna be a ball up.
Yeah, on that far side, 16 and a half minutes played, second term. North Ringwood leading by 5 points. Pressure's on that far side. A big tackle laid by Archer, and we'll get a ball up. Sharks have probably had more of the territory this second term, and they've kicked the 1 goal from it. I think this is just going to be one of those games. They're going to be tight all afternoon. Archer in towards the middle of the ground. Cooper almost able to sock it off the ground. She picks it up on the second attempt. Gets a handball away. Archer's there again. Went the don't argue. Archer into space now. They've got the runners. Hutchinson's there. Almost slipped over. Picked up now by Taylor on her 100th game. And we'll get a ball up back in the middle. 17 and a half minutes played, second term. 5-point lead to the Saints. Is there another goal in this quarter? Now Archer slipped over at the wrong time and she's caught, and that will be holding the ball. North Ringwood free kick in the middle of the ground. And they're going to play on right away through Higgins. Higgins switches it towards the far side. It's a one-on-one contest. Doing well there was Batoldi. She had Pongo to beat. She picks it up first and gets the handball away to Smiley, and a free kick's been awarded, but it's advantage play on. So Smiley inside 50 for the Sharks. Out the back is a number here for North Ringwood in Tate. Couldn't quite take the mark, but did well enough to get the handball off. The kick is going to be intercepted here by Georgia Livingston. Throws it on the boot right away. How's the bounce? Bouncing footy, don't tell me. Still in, and a big tackle laid. And
look at Park Orchards Bayfoot in the background
yeah,
there.
Right behind the goals.
Yeah, it's great to see. It's great to see as play starts here, restarts. Bit of a hold to Livingston. She will get rewarded, and she does. So Georgia Livingston, she has been everywhere. She's been on the Eastern Rangers list, played all across there, and then played recently for the Footscray Bulldogs in their VFL season. Made the grand final, unfortunately, was runners-up to Williamstown. So here's Georgia Livingston to kick her first for the day for the Sharks. Kick gets on its way, it's there. She gets the first. Livingston gets to terrific start there by Park Orchards. They take the lead back now, 2-1-13 Park Orchards to North Ringwood. 2 straight 12. We're about 19 and a bit gone into this second quarter.
So 40 seconds to go in this second term, and Park Orchards, unless something happens in the next half a minute, will go into half time of this grand final in front by a point. The umpire's doing a quick count, and that's really not going to give either side any chance of scoring. And has blown a whistle, and it's a free kick, Park Orchards. Less than 20 seconds to go. Here they go. Inside 50. Can they get a late one from the 6-6-6 rule? Tap down. North Ringwood's got to defend this one, clear it out, and they do well for the moment. With 5 seconds left, they'll go forward themselves, standing underneath this. Bowell takes the mark, and there's your half-time siren. And at the Division 1 Grand Final, Senior Women's out at H.E. Parker, the half-time score, 2 straight 12 North Ringwood, 2-1-13 Park Orchards. Do not go anywhere. Big second half to come, followed by the Premier Division Senior Women's Grand Final.
Welcome back to the Deakin University Division 1 Grand Final between North Ringwood and Park Orchards.
Boundary.
It's Park Orchards leading 2-1-13 to North Ringwood 2 straight 12. And on scoreboard, on the Bingo Bank scoreboard, we're going to go to cross down to Boundary side to Kate Green with the coach.
I've got Simon McAuliffe with me from Park Orchards. Simon, that was a really evenly matched quarter. You've just come out 1 point ahead. What's the message for the girls going forward for this, what they call the premier... Oh, is it...
The premiership quarter.
Premiership quarter. Thank you, Blake.
Let's keep crash and bash. Grand finals are arm wrestles. Be nice to have a little bit of scoreboard pressure, but pretty sure it's going to come down to late in the last quarter. So let's just keep playing our game, not go into our shells.
You're very evenly matched pressure-wise, and that. So, as you said, it really is going to be that pressure. Is there anything that perhaps you may have up your sleeve that you may or may not want to divulge just yet?
I'll let you know after the game. It's coming. It's coming.
Okay, thanks very much, Simon.
Thank you, Simon McAuliffe there, the Park Orchards women's coach.
I have Luke Higgins coming up for North Ringwood. Luke, very evenly matched quarter, only a 1 point in it going into the premier quarter. What's the message and the game plan moving forward?
Message is this is the quarter. Let's put the damage on the board. There's going to be 2 tied teams after the game, but I think we got the legs. So let's just test Park Orchards and go for it.
Thanks very much, Luke.
Thank you, Luke Higgins there, North Ringwood assistant coach there. As back to play we go. Of course, as well, if you're just joining in, Ryan, I might put you on the spot as I'm got the duties here. Any scores around the grounds, if you've got any, of course. I'm not putting you on the spot right now. You've got a few minutes up your sleeve.
So give me a deadline.
Redden gets the ball. She kicks it, finds a teammate in Kirsten Bertoldi. She's been pretty good today for the Sharks in defence. So, Saints involved. Marston finds Forbes. That's a good tackle. That's holding the ball. It is. So Jade Hutchinson can get the Sharks back into attack. She plays on. Strong kick inside 50. Saints have got numbers. And a strong tackle there.
Got a score for you, Blake, in the Division 3 Senior Women's Grand Final. Murrelbach leading Coltsroom at half-time, 33-16. You can catch all that action on YouTube as well as this game going on currently. Hutchinson moving the ball forward for the Sharks. Socket off the ground from Cooper into space. We heard from the coaches, and using their run will be key for North Ringwood. And here they go. They're out on the wing, bouncing footy. Bertoldi might meet it first, pushed off from Ogilvie. But Bertoldi still ends up with it, takes a bounce. Handball over the top. Into space, Haymanson picks it up. Went to a teammate running pass in Hutchinson, but she was caught straight away by Broadhurst. So a ball up, centre wing again, tap down. Going forward for the Saints is Reed. Bouncing in the direction of Bertoldi, who has just been outstanding. She may have kicked Marston's hand, Ogilvie. Accidental, of course, as Marston went to smother that one. So here they go through Wilson. A long way out from goal. Bouncing footy out the back. Running onto this is Terrell. She's able to almost pick it up. She's pushed offside. Umpire says play on. And we'll get a ball up, but very big chance for North Ringwood for the first of the third term of what we like to call the premiership quarter.
It's also the scoring end too, Rhino.
It is. So you'd think they probably have to be in front really if they're going to win this game from three-quarter time.
I think it's going to be a 2 to 3 goal quarter.
Bit of a breeze out there, it seems to be as well. So let's see if they can make the most of their opportunities. They've got Forbes here, who's laying a big tackle on Hutchinson, and we'll get a ball up once again inside 50. 3 minutes gone, third term.
Yes, indeed. 2 rucks going at it there. It's just going to be a scrap, as what Simon McAuliffe said. Park Orchards senior women's coach there. love to do a premiership after the heartbreak of 2022 for Park Orchards. And they'll try to get up there again in Premier, of course. So got the hit out there. Beggs involved. She beats round one. She's got an acre full, and she delivers and kicks the goal. Well done there by Jess Begg. What a player she is. She was on the Eastern Rangers summer trial program. Fortunately for her, she got cut, but she's having fun here at North Ringwood because she's just put her first on the day. And that is the first there for Begg there. It's also another big footy name as well. And it's good to see there, Ryan.
Absolutely fantastic finish in front of goal. And North Ringwood back in front at H.E. Parker. 3 straight 18 to 2-1-13 Park Orchards. Back in the middle again for the bounce. The ball up. Tapped forward again. Cut off by Park Orchards, who get the clearance forward. Running onto this again, is that Marston? Handball over the top. In fact, this could be Marston picking it up now. She does. She gets the handball to a teammate running past in Redden. Did well, kept it in front of her towards the boundary line. And it's a push. And it's going to go in the direction of Park Orchards. Claire Bone to take this kick. Has a play over the top in Taylor. Mark not taken. And pressure's on. Well done from Marston again. Inside 50 they go. And the skipper in Dean takes the mark for the Saints. And a bit of composure here. They're back in front by 5 points. But we've said this is the scoring end. All goals have been from your right side of the screen so far, all 5. So they'd love to have a 2 to 3 goal lead going into the final break. Here's Wilson. Couldn't quite take the mark. Socket off the ground. Into space. Dean for the Saints. Kept her in front of her. Picked it up nicely. And she's off. She can take a bounce if she elects to. She does. She can send it inside 50. Bouncing footy. Getting there first. O'Gilvy running into an open goal. O'Gilvy finishes it off. And North Ringwood have their 4th. 4 straight 24 the Saints. 2-1-13 Sharks. 6 minutes played, third quarter.
Jeez, like I said, Ryan, this is going to be hard to match. If they get the next one here, it's going to be big.
Absolutely, and that was set up as well from the captain, who was able to just keep it in front of her, find a bit of space, and put it into a dangerous position where O'Gilvy was fantastic to be in the right spot and finish it off nicely.
Yes, so Saints get 2 in this quarter. Park Orchards, they need a response, and they need it now. I'm going to try bring it into their attacking 50. Gets the kick there. Mark taken. That was by Bertoldi. She's having a pretty good game for the Sharks here. Livingston plays on here. Hamilton involved there. That's the kick there. Again, we'll see Livingston at it again. Chain of hand pass. Archer involved. She picks up the ball. She does. Big strong kick there. There's a number there for the Sharks that this can go. Smiley's going to get involved here. She'll be the first one to pick it up. She does. She spins once. Here come the Sharks yet again. And a strong tackle there. That's going to be pinged, and it is. Well done there by Sarah Hum. She's having another good game for the Saints here. Another kick there. And the mark taken now was by Brianna Green. Already kicked one today. She finds her teammate, Marston. She's having a pretty good game for the Saints. Strong kick there. Hutchinson involved. Another Eastern Ranger player that was on the list there, of course. There's a few playing pretty good.
Hutchinson's been very good today for the Sharks.
Indeed. Again, speaking of, she gets another one. Pans up. Tries to find, but here come the Sharks. Numbers growing to the ball here. Smiley probably get there first. Strong tackle there. Bit of a hole going on, nothing called. And North Ringwood look to get back onto it with more Merley. Merley picks up the ball. Gets the kick there. That was by Pongo. And this is what they need to do, the Sharks. They need to get the goal. Coming up, Smiley, hold, nothing doing. Run into her own teammate, plays on immediately. Where will this sit? And it's going to go through from behind. That was by Sienna Bet. There, just missing that one. That moves the score to Park Orchards 2-2-14 to North Ringwood.
Boundary.
4 straight 24. Let's go boundary side quickly to Kate Gray.
North Ringwood have actually settled into their game for this quarter.
Thank you, Kate. Got the ball with Marley Neal. She gets the kick. Marston involved. Nice follow-up there. That was by Hum, and that's going to roll over. And it's going to be a Park Orchards free kick due to the last touch rule. They play on the Sharks. They try to find Hamilton. She's involved. She gets a hand pass and a strong tackle there. That should be pinned. And it's not. It's going to be the umpire's footy there.
So back in the middle again, coming up to the halfway mark of this third term. It's North Ringwood leading 4 straight to 2-3. They go forward once more, bouncing towards half forward. Park Orchard's got to do very well, and they do. Bolwell now has Bertoldi free. Alexa go forward to Livingston. Couldn't quite trap that footy, but she does well to lay the pressure on her opponent there in Neil. So another ball up. We'll keep you updated on that Division 3 score as Blake searches that one up on the YouTube stream. Panzer has a bit of space, got it to Archer. Big tackle by Begg, and holding the ball rewarded. Jess Begg. And just there's a bit of feeling in this, but Archer pushed her aside, but then was...
they're all good friends.
But of course, picked her up off the ground, which is good to see as Jess Begg goes inside 50. Bounce through the hands of Ray. They've got enough numbers that they're able to do well to clear this out. Here's Archer now. Archer has Bertoldi with her. Bertoldi. Her kick almost went to herself. Went back to Archer. She receives it from Archer. They're racking up the disposals as they go down the line. Spoiled. And we're going to get a stoppage here right in front of us.
Mirrabak leading 33 to Cultream 16.
Mirrabak looking
back
to
to back.
go back-to-back today.
What a story that is.
That would. There's stories all over the day.
There is.
Nash gets a handball forward. Hutchinson inside 50. Hey Manson, who takes the mark, has Smiley over the top. But she might just back herself in from here. It's probably 35 out. Bit of an angle, so it is a tough kick. And as we said, goals have been hard to come by on this end of the ground. But she has a look around. She comes in. Hey Manson, that's a great kick. It's just going to fall short. If there's a mark on the goal line, sock it off the ground by Livingston. Under a lot of pressure here. Big tackle laid. What does the umpire says? Says give it to me.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be a tight battle here. I feel like if North Ringwood can get one more here, Sharks are in real danger here. A bit of a hole going on. It will be, and it is. So North Ringwood can get this with Sarah Hum. Finds a teammate on the outer side wing down here, and they've got time here. North Ringwood, chain of hand pass. Begg gets a strong tackle by Archer. Another tackle there. Begg's going to get there first here. Sharks do have numbers, and they get that. That was a kick there by Bowl. And a mark taken by Livingston. She might back herself.
Yeah, she's got the legs, I think, from here.
So she's going to play on immediately, does Livingston. Big kick there. Out the back is Hamilton. And they get a kick to North Ringwood. Bertoldi involved there. Same as player there in green. The Sharks do have numbers to this ball. They get a kick. Bertoldi involved there. Got the kick there. Got a kick was the Sharks. An intercept mark taken by Clark. So Clark moves the ball. And a great mark taken there by Remy Archer. She's having another good game. We've seen her a couple times, and she's been real dominant for the Sharks. As she kicks, and that's not a good kick, and it's intercepted there by Emily Walters.
So here they go through the middle of the ground. Cut off here in the middle by Hohen. She'll just go right down the line. Almost a mark taken out the back. Big tackle laid by Livingston. So another ball up. Back in the middle of the ground, as we said. 4 straight 24 to 2-3, 15. 14 minutes played in that third quarter. Tap forward. No one able to get a clear possession of it. This time North Ringwood get it through Begg. Begg's kick is a bouncing one down the line. Meeting it first, there was Green. Wrapped up in a tackle. Ball up, about 70 out from North Ringwood's goals. We've played 14 and a half minutes in this third term, and they've kicked 2 goals for the quarter. They've kicked 4 straight for the game. Park Orchards are sitting at 2-3. And you just feel like if this is your score at three-quarter time, with that being the scoring end of the ground, good luck trying to predict who's going to win. If North Ringwood get the next one, though, suddenly it's in their advantage and the ball's in their court. So a lot to play for here. Taylor into space. It'll be Dean who'll run onto this first. She just gets her hands away to Rhodes. Rhodes, as quick as she is, hits up a target inside 50, and that's beautiful play. And Charlie Power potentially will have a set shot here. Tough angle and very far out. She looks for a target closer to goal. Spoiled from behind. Ends up with the footy anyway. Handball over the top of her head. It's cut off, but no, it's actually to a teammate. She ends up with the footy back. And this is a free kick going, I believe, to Park Orchards.
Yes, it is. Begg wasn't happy with that call there. And the Sharks, they just need one. I reckon if they can get one, Ryan, could go on their turn. Scott's kick there. That was Hutchinson. Rhodes involved. He finds Hum. And finds a teammate in Tate. Handball yet again. Archer involved. And a little bit of a bump. They just want it, and they finally do get it out there, as they do. So it'll be a ball up on the outer side wing down here at H.E. Parker Reserve. Terrific day. If you're around the area, get down here because we've got a Premier Grand Final straight after this one. So a big day still to come. And Marson takes a bounce, gets it inside the forward 50. Who couldn't get there was the teammate that was meant to get there was Power. And it's going to be a ball up here. Saints trying to get one more for three-quarter time. They get a boot off here. Strong tackle there by Hutchinson. Nash involved. She gets the hand pass. Try. It's doing well there. And it's going to be racing out of bounds for a ball up.
So 17 minutes played, third term, the premiership quarter.
Yes.
North Ringwood leading Park Orchards, 4 straight, 24 to 2-3, 15. Tap down from Nash, and they're going to clear this one out through Boel looking for Livingston as well as Taylor. And they're out here through Cooper. Takes a bounce, takes on an opponent, is just able to get their hands away. She'll receive it again, taps it forward. Hum for the Saints, who's done a solid job today. Down the line it goes, and Park Orchards will receive this ball. I think it might be Archer to take the kick, and they've got 2 minutes to get one back themselves. And if they can get it within 3 points, Blake, suddenly they're going to go into that last quarter with a lot of confidence.
It's definitely been a scoring end, as we definitely been talking
all 6 goals, hasn't it?
It
Down
has.
to your right side of the screen. Down the line it goes. Towards half forward, picked off by the Saints. Handballing it into space and running onto this. Now it's Marston. Takes the bounce over the top. Ogilvie has a player forward. The kick It's a bouncing footy. Still not out of there just yet, but the Sharks doing very nicely, clearing this one. Back and towards the middle of the ground. Haymanson's there. Picked off by Tate. Got the handball out. Now it's Higgins. Doing well. Getting past an opponent and putting it towards the half-forward line. Bouncing footy again. Bolwell's there. She's tackled and she's caught high and she earns herself a free kick with 1:15 to play. Can they go coast to coast?
That's what they need to do here. They need to get onto it here. Mark taken there. That was by Matilda Ray. So Matilda Ray. I don't know what she's holding up for. They need this next goal. And how good has she been? Alla Rhodes.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Alla Rhodes plays on. She does find a teammate. And a mark taken there by Alana Panzar, the vice captain. They need to hurry the Sharks. They've got nearly 30 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Kate, what's the wind like out there? Is there a real advantage down to the right side?
Not really. It's actually higher up, so I guess if you're kicking a goal, it'd cause some effect, but there's only just a light breeze.
And thanks, Kate, there. And this one looks like it might be done for three-quarter time. And we might be waiting for the next 3 seconds to get a hit out here. As they do, Archer involved. And that is three-quarter time down here at H.E. Parker Reserve. It's the Saints leading in North Ringwood 4 straight 24 to Park Orchards 2-3-15. Big last quarter to come. Stay tuned. Don't get off the couch. If you're driving or whatever you're doing, don't leave this game.
Still good time here at H.E. Parker. Division 1 games, Deakin University grand final for North Ringwood. And Park Orchards to score, of course. The Saints are up 4 straight 24. Park Orchards 2-3-15. 1 quarter to come. And then, of course, after that, is the mighty Eastern Rebels up against South Croydon in the Premier Division grand final for the Rebels. Get 3 in a row. All the Doggies spoiling their parade. There's a lot of fun to be had here, folks. Can't wait for it. Hope you're enjoying your day here too at Action Park. Hope of Action Stalker.
Welcome back to the Deakin University Division 1 Senior Women's Grand Final, three-quarter time. here at HE Park Reserve, and it is North Ringwood leading Park Orchards 4 straight 24 to 2-3-15. As the two sides have their final addresses before a big last term, we'll hear from the coaches. Luke Higgins, the assistant coach at North Ringwood, as well as Simon McCorvey, the senior coach of Park Orchards. Big final quarter to go. We've mentioned a couple times across the day that the right side of your screen where Park Orchards will be kicking to has been the goal scoring end of the ground in this game. All 6 goals have come from that end this afternoon. So Park Orchards, despite trailing at 3/4 time, they know that 9 points is virtually nothing. But in saying that, as Blake Tennant joins me, if North Ringwood get the first, it's going to be super hard.
Yeah, I reckon you're spot on the money there. They have to get cracking straight away, Park Orchards. This is the scoring end, so they've set it up really nicely for the Sharks here. If they want to try, get it on their terms and set their day alive. But I think North Ringwood have done the work early. They're leading at the front at the moment for a reason, and I feel like they've done the work. Where Park Orchards, that third quarter didn't take the opportunities. Let's go to boundary side to Kate Green.
Speaking of Park Orchards, I've got Simon with me. Simon, that was a very intense third quarter. What's the message for the final quarter, knowing that everything's on the line now?
Be 1 point in front. Win the Soaring Coast. Can't say much more than this. Yeah, it's a great game. It's been even all year playing North Ringwood. So, preferably we're a point up at the end.
Thanks very much, Simon.
So back in the middle it goes. Big tackle laid from Panzer. We'll get a ball up right where we started last term. Out here at HE Parker Reserve, we've got the Premier Division Senior Women's Grand Final to follow. Here's Taylor Dean. Bursts away and finds O'Gilvy. Not the first time that those two have connected on the field, and she might even find the skipper herself again. They link up. So Dean, 60 out from home, will send this one deep into attack for the Saints. Towards the top. We're going to go to the boundary in a second. Here's Hutchinson out the back. The handball. They're under a bit of strife. It's picked off towards the goals. Bouncing footy. Begg trying to rush to get there. Under a lot of pressure are the Saints. The Sharks, in fact. And now we'll go to Kate Green.
I just have Luke from North Ringwood here. Luke, very physical third quarter. What's the plan for this final one?
Just bring it home. Yeah, I'll back our girls in. They're looking really good. I think they've got belief in themselves now as well. I mean, I've got adrenaline, so I'm sure they have as well. But yeah, hopefully we just finish it in the next 10 minutes and we can relax a bit. That's my plan.
They might here because Dean's popped it up towards the top of the square. Bouncing footy. Bit of work to do for Wilson against Cooper. Lays the tackle. Umpire's decision. Holding the ball. Free kick North Ringwood. And it's a set shot in front of goal for the Saints. And the one player any North Ringwood person would want having the ball right now is Eliza Wilson. Has won today, the leading goal scorer in Division 1. Wilson to extend this lead for the Saints. She does extend it, but only by a point because it is wide right. And it's a minor score. And North Ringwood would move to 4-1-25, Blake, to 2-3-15. Park Orchards, 2 minutes gone last term.
Yes, as the kicking goes by Matilda Ray. Here come the Saints yet again. Bit of a push and shove there. Nothing called there. Just a waiting, I reckon. So, this play starts as we speak. It's going to go through for her to bounce. We're on the pocket side end down here at HE Parker Reserve. Ryan, we might get you over as well if you got scores as well. Haven't put you under the pump there, but I'm just saying when you get a chance.
45-16, Mooroolbark leading at 3/4 time.
So back-to-back for the Mooroolbark Mustangs, and if you just missed out, of course, Furniture Gully got home in a 3-point thriller as well. But this one, as it stands, North Ringwood 4-1-25 to Park Orchards 2-3-15. We're about 3 minutes into this final quarter. As Livingston will take proceedings here. She takes a kick. Archer involved. She's been everywhere for the Orch. Mark taken by Park Orchards. So they move the ball, but a Saints player there, well run there. That was taken by Marley Neal. She's having another good game for the Saints. Archer will get there first. She gets a hand pass. She wanted it back, didn't get it. Saints getting the numbers. Marston gets a kick there. First there is Bow. She'll kick that. Rhodes involved. She's having an excellent game for the Saints. Marston gets the kick there. That was by a player there in Taylor. Saints got the numbers. Chance of hand pass. Big strong push in the back corner, not there. Picks up the ball, is the Sharks. And North Ringwood will get a kick, but it was touched. So North Ringwood will have numbers. They do that, Begg involved. And Kay's on here, gets a kick there. That was by Panza, one-on-one in the goal square. Who's going to get there? But first to get there was another strong hand pass there. Park Orchards, strong tackle. It's going to be a high tackle, and it's going to go to the Sharks here on the other side pocket.
So as I said, coming up to the 5th minute mark of this final term, 4-1 plays 2-3, North Ringwood leading. And when they have opportunities like this to just take a little bit off the clock, I don't think they'll mind that, knowing that Park Orchards need 2 goals to win this game. Here's Jess Begg. Short kick forward. No mark taken. Bertoldi again got the handball, looking for Livingston. Out the back there is Broadhurst. Got the handball away. Going forward now, Wilson. Dean's there first with Livingston to compete with. Bit of a standoff as we're going to get a ball up on the far side. The Division 1 premiership up for grabs this season. It's been 1-1-1 between the two sides. They've had a draw and a win each. Smiley goes forward for the Sharks. No mark taken in front of Cooper. Running onto this first is Rhodes. Got a kick away just in time, but it's in a very dangerous spot. And their bounce was friendly to North Ringwood into space, and the run game has been their biggest strength, but this time it's Taylor who gets there first for the Sharks. Inside 50, a bouncing footy. A tough one to compete with for Neil, and umpire says play on. Another tackle laid, and we're going to get a ball up inside 50. 6 minutes gone.
So it's really heating up now as well. I think we're all just waiting for Park Orchards to get a score on the board to make this game on.
Boundary.
Let's go, boundary side of Kate Green.
I wouldn't underestimate North Ringwood's defence and determination.
Been very strong all season.
Rhodes has played a terrific game.
There she is.
Speaking of, she gets the ball, she finds a teammate. She's got time. She's got all the time in the world here. She's got a whole grassful. Finds it. That was to Ogilvie. Again, the Sharks getting on the attack. Tries to find a teammate. Got a kick there. That was by Marley Neal. And here come North Ringwood. They've got numbers here with Broadhurst. She bangs it inside. They're forward 50. Strong tackle there. Begg involved. She gets through one. Does the hand pass there. Here come the Saints. And it's going to be ball up. Centre of the forward 50. We're to the last quarter.
Blake, that is a massive tackle by Archer. North Ringwood had 2 out, and here they go again. Steaming away. Begg into an open goal. Misses to the left. It's a minor score.
Yes.
So
Save holds its breath.
4-2, 26 to 2-3, 15.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Gentlemen, do you think Park Orchards could pull off 2 goals in the next 13 minutes?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
Well, at least 1.
Gaze on. Saints getting inside forward. Where was this sit? And it's going to go out of bounds.
Well, I think they can, Kate, but I think North Ringwood can can get one back themselves, and if they get one, I think that's it. I don't think they're going to be able to chase them down. So the clearing kick out of defence will fall into hands of Ella Rhodes. Rhodes darting away, got the handball away to Higgins. Bouncing footy, it's a one that Park Orchards must win, and they do through Haymanson. Got off to Smiley. Smiley going forward. Can they hurt him on the transition towards half forward line? Tate running onto it first to North Ringwood. She gets there, caught one high too, and earns herself a free kick at halfback.
Yes, that's well done by North Ringwood. Just panic stations there by Park Orchards, I felt there. They get a short kick. Involved is Cooper. She takes a bounce, takes another bounce, takes a third bounce. She's got time. It's a through. It's goal! Cooper gets another. And Park Orchards get their third. That's what they need. We've been waiting. And guess what? It's game on. It's game on here. It's going to take the moments. Cooper gets it. Park Orchards third of the day. That moves the score to North Ringwood 4-2-26 to Park Orchards 3-3-21, and we're about 9.5 minutes into this final quarter, Ryan. It's game on. 5
points in it. Haymanson with the tap down. She's been important herself. Here's Livingston. Socket off the ground. Forward they go. Cooper kicked the last one. Rhodes is there. Boundary line beats everyone. So Ella Rhodes will have the free kick for the last touch rule at the half-back line for the Saints. So that little buffer has now just got a little bit more interesting, back to 5 points. They're going to be desperate to get one back, North Ringwood, as Park Orchards are really surging. Big ball to be won here. Hutchinson, here's Dean. Cut off this time by Panzer. It falls into her hands of now Dean. Got the handball back. And they go towards that far side again. Ogilvy's there and she picks it up nicely off the first bounce. Forward they go, looking for a teammate. Wilson there for the Saints. And umpire lets it play on. And the decision, this could be, I thought maybe potential.
Yeah, I think they're trying to put the whistles away.
I think they might. 10.5 minutes gone last quarter. 4-2 plays 3-3. We've already had one grand final decided by less than a kick, and this one is heading in that direction. Bertoldi got the handball backwards. Livingston for the Sharks. Got it to Haymanson. Haymanson forward, looking for a teammate, but bouncing footy is out of bounds, and a free kick going in the direction of the Saints.
Sarah Hum.
In Sarah Hum.
So Hum now.
Gentlemen, do you think North Ringwood could hang on?
I think so. I think so.
Great question. We'll find out in 9 minutes.
Oh, come on. I need a
Beg
prediction.
plays on here. Get back to you shortly, Kate. Beg takes a bounce. What a last quarter she's having so far. And pass here. Here comes Marston. Wilson involved. She picks up the ball, gets gang tackled there by two Park Orchards players. It's hard to tell. Kate, I'm really sorry. I think North Ringwood. Play continues. Smiley involved. I think she's been moved into the midfield to get some energy back into Park Orchards here.
Boundary, the coach's message was to target their best on, which is basically Rhodes, Beck and
Plays
Wilson.
Archer gets a kick. Where's this going to go? Livingston involved, but first to get there was a player from North Ringwood.
Sharks got
Rhodes
numbers
is down.
here.
Sharks do. Cooper plays it on here. There is a play down, but Cooper plays on here. Where's this going to go? And it's a mark taken there by Charlie Smiley.
And we've got Sarah
Sorry,
Rhodes down.
Kate. Play continues. Charlie Smiley tries to find the teammates here. Where would this go? There's numbers going to the Sharks. And it's
Free
been
kick.
called! It's been called! And it's turning to the voice captain. No, it's not. It's not. It's going to go to number 7 in Bree Clark. Jeez, look at the crowd. Look at them all walking around. The Park Orchards faithful. Bree Clark to put the Sharks in front for the first time. They've done it! The Sharks are in front! The Sharks are in front. 4-3-27 to North Ringwood. 4-2-26. 13 minutes in to this final quarter, and look at the crowd. The beer is hollering around. This is great.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Park Orchard Senior Men's had their the day off today for the footy, seeing where they ended, so they're all here out in force.
So we're back in the middle again, and what can the Saints do now? They trail by a point, 4-2-26 to 4-3-27. We've played 13 and a half minutes. I believe that's Rhodes coming off the field.
Yeah, she is. She's not in a good way.
So that is a massive loss, because I think if she's not been the Saints' best player today, she's been definitely in the top three. Back in the middle again. Haymanson's been massive in this last quarter, and they've got the run. Archer pushed aside, tackled this time by Begg. Ball up in the middle. We've had two close grand finals this afternoon. Tapped down. Livingston tried to get a kick away. Begg was tackled by Archer. We'll get another ball up. Less than 6 minutes to play. Two of the best sides in Division 1 going at it. Haymanson tapped it down, fist it forward. Smiley has improved as the game has gone on. She's been massive. Getting the handball away just in time. There was Taylor. And the umpire will take this ball again as the ball just creeps closer to the Park Orchards goals. They've had to come from behind to hit the lead. 9 points down at three-quarter time. They have the last two goals in this game.
Boundary.
Boundary, Kate Green.
Blake's jinxed the game. The wind's picked up and it's heading towards the goal-scoring end of the ground that we've seen most goals.
So a ball up again, about 60 out. Haymanson got the tap down. There's Begg who kicked it forward for the Saints. Bouncing footy over the top. Running onto this is Panzer. Tapped it towards a teammate on the far side. Picked up now by Dean, and she's caught in the tackle, and the umpire says holding the ball. Free kick, Sharks.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the momentum is shifting away to the Sharks here. Alana Panzer, the vice captain, she's playing terrific today for the Sharks. There's 5 minutes still to be played for the Division 1 premiership here. When it goes up to Premier, of course. Strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up here. The Sharks want to get their old memories here. Of course, what happened in 2022. They want to win this one desperately, I feel. Smiley gets smothered. Broadhorse, Forbes has got the kick. She's going to do it on the outer side wing. I feel like this is going to Park Orchard's way.
So on that far side, 4 minutes to play in this final term. 1 point in it. Park Orchard's leading. They kicked the last two goals in this contest. As we said, it's been neck and neck. Both sides have had momentum, and just these stoppages, it's going in favour of Park Orchards, who are going to love to see that clock tick down. North Ringwood have got to get a clearance forward and got to find a target. Getting through that one was Redden. Her kick forward is cut off, and it goes back the other way. Play on, Cooper. Forward she goes. It's cut off here from the Saints. What can they do now from the half-back line? The run, they'll kick into space. It's their biggest strength, is their run game. They're not going to end up with a footy first here. It's socket off the ground, but straight into the hands of a teammate for North Ringwood in Lee, and it's holding the ball. Free kick, Park Orchards. Taylor's free kick with 3 minutes left to play. Haymanson's underneath this one. Jeez. And she'll take the time off the clock. There's less than 3 minutes now, and she knows it. It's a long way out. Be kicking from outside the arc. As they said, the wind's picked up again. Good kick. Good kick. It's on its way. Touch through. Socket off the ground. Livingston!
What a player. What a player.
And the Sharks are one step closer to the premiership. 5-3-33, 4-2-26.
Park Orchard's coach's box has just gone nuts.
And what a finish. Georgia Livingston. And look at the crowd behind her.
Yeah.
Up and about.
What a play. You talk about champions and you talk about players, and no more than Georgia Livingston VFL talent player. She's played all across with Footscray, of course, and now she delivers on the big stage. This is the big stage, and you need your star players to do that as play starts here. The Sharks are going really well here. They want to try do something. What can North Ringwood bring back here? There's time still around. There's 2 and a bit minutes left to go in this final quarter. Strong tackle. And it's going to be a ball up centre circle of H.E. Parker Reserve. This is it. This could be it. Forbes involved. She gets a hand pass there. Was a teammate there in Taylor Dean, the captain, but a mark taken. Slow down now. It's all red time. You've got 2 minutes. Park Orchards, you're the premiers. Matilda Ray. They're just going to slow it down now. They're just going to slow things down. No rush taken. The Sharks might be home here, Ryan.
I think they are.
The Sharks.
They're going to just hold possession of the footy, Blake.
As Matilda Ray finds the teammate in Hutchinson. She plays on. It's all Park Orchards at the moment. Playing set well there. That was by Hannah Taylor. She wants him to go to Livingston. Get of a hold there. Nothing doing. And Archer can slow the things down. What a story, Park Orchards, this will be. They had a heartbreak in 2022 when they lost that grand final. And they're back on the big stage. They get it moving. Do the Sharks. North Ringwood got the numbers. Got the kick there. That was by Emma Redden. Time is ticking Park Orchards' way. Panther involved there. Strong tackle, Marston. She's been terrific. But the Sharks are going to be premiers. Coming up very shortly. The Heartbreaker 2022 doesn't do it. The Sharks are premiers for 2024. What a win. It's been a story for a long time building for this great club. What a team. They do it here. What a win that was.
A fighting fury, we're the mighty Sharks. In anywhere that you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind, we'll never mind. We'll fight and win. Oh, we're the mighty Sharks. We'll never weaken till the final siren's gone. We're the mighty Sharks. The white, red and black. Oh, we're the mighty.
Guys, I just have Simon with me.
Yes, going down to Kate Green with the coach there, Simon McCarthy. Simon, put your head up high, mate. The team had a heartbreak in 2022, and now you're the premiers in 2024. Congratulations. It's been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah, it has been. It's been a number of years put into this, and the home of footy. You can't love H.E. Parker on a windy day. We were hoping to win by a point, so to win by 7, it's bloody outstanding. Sensational.
I have to talk about a player. She was terrific for you today, and that is Kirsten Bertoldi. What a story and what a game she played. She really set you guys up in the way she played today.
We say we don't really have any superstars in our team, but she's there's not much of her, but she's literally a superstar. She's been doing this for the last 5 years. Won a couple of best in Ferris, and it's pretty special.
And Simon, you always knew, obviously, with that end being predominantly the goal scoring end of the ground, and you came from behind. It's still such a tough thing to do. That just shows the determination of your playing group to be able to fight their way back and hit the lead.
We've played them 3 times this year, and I think however it's all worked out, I think we had a draw with them actually. So it wasn't a bad toss to lose actually, kicking with the breeze in the last quarter, and it worked out pretty bloody well. So.
And another player as well. You talk about big moments, you talk about big stars. Georgia Livingston to kick 2 goals playing midfield. A lot of people talk about her. but to have her as a premiership player now at Park Orchards, it must be a very proud coach that you're feeling right now.
Yeah, no, George, yeah, she's had a massive year with the Bulldogs, played in the grand final a few weeks ago, and yeah, we're sort of a little bit concerned we might not have her for the season, but yeah, to have her involved. And did she kick that goal off the ground, did she?
Yeah, that was her.
Oh, okay, we had no idea, but I was pretty happy when that man in the green top put 2 fingers up. So
There you go.
Congratulations, Simon. You've got a lot of people I'm sure you're ready to celebrate with. Enjoy the win. Congratulations. Premiers in 2024.
sensational. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks to the senior coach of the Park Orchards Football Club, Simon McCorfey. It's a great story for the Sharks. Obviously, commiserations to the Saints who have had a great season themselves. And with the junior program there and the 18s coming through, they're going to be back on this stage, I reckon, next year. But talking about Park Orchards, they've had to do this the hard way, didn't they? They've had to do it the long way.
3 straight weeks.
Correct. And 3 impressive wins, all different wins in different ways. But today they were really had to earn it, and you know North Ringwood played a great game.
They did.
So Park Orchards, it's probably their best win of the year, and maybe in their senior women's history.
Oh, definitely. You know, as I speak about that heartbreak, 2022 would have still had put it in the back of their minds. But to do what they did today was just incredible. You know, I believe they kicked 3 goals in the last quarter. That set them up really nicely there by the Sharks, and they should be so proud of themselves. You know, we've seen them, Ryan. We saw that game against Domvale, against Wolds. They beat Domvale in Domvale, which you know I don't think many teams do down there. So it's just incredible.
They've got a great determination, and
they do.
And obviously, I mean, you talk about 22, but also 23. They were right here in a prelim and lost by less than a goal. So they've had a lot of near misses, and today they've won the premiership, and it's a great achievement for everyone at the club. And those celebrations, when Livingston sockered that through,
mate.
I'm getting it up for the socials because that's an incredible...
Almost time for the presentations, everybody. So if we can have everybody
to the presentations.
on the pavilion side, we'll get underway very shortly. Folks, come on down, we'll begin the presentations. Folks, once again, if you could come down to the pavilion side where the dais is, we'll begin our presentations and get underway. Grand final in Division 1 thanks to Deakin University. Big congratulations to Park Orchards. And congratulations to North Ringwood. We're going to give both our combatants a round of applause. Before we get underway with the presentations, I would invite General Manager of Football Operations of the Western Football Netball League, Dean O'Neill, to the dais to present our awards. And with that, our prize, there wouldn't be a game of footy. So I would ask a representative from today's umpiring team, Chris, once again to come and collect the medals on behalf of your panel members. Congratulations to our umpires. And now the player medal presentation begins. We continue the presentation of the Blue Ribbon Medal for Best on Ground. The Blue Ribbon Medal, the Blue Ribbon Foundation rather, continues to be a valued partner of the AFL, have been so for over 25 years. The player judge, best of field, from Park Orchards, number 1, now we start with the presentation of the player medals. Don't go too far, Kristen, because you're Kristen Matilda, number 1 for Park Orchards. Number 2, Alana Panza. Number 3, Eilish Vaughan. Number 4, Georgia Livingston. Number 6, Felicity Searle. Number 7, Bree Clark. Number 8, Georgie Searle. Number 10, Matilda Ray. Number 11 is Molly Nash. Number 13 is Daisy Cooper. Number 13, Chloe Winston. Number 15, Ava Leonard. Number 16, Penny Bradley. Number 17, Jade Hutchison. Number 18, Jade Peters. Number 19, Rennie Archer. Number 20, Claire Bone. Number 21, Kate Brown. Number 22, Sienna Bett. Number 23, Jasmine Taylor. Number 24, Nicole Anticora. Number 25, Molly Haymanson. Number 26, Dakota Home. Number 27, Hannah Taylor. Number 28, Hayley Sims. Number 29, Charlotte Smiley. Number 32, Ella Creepy. Number 33, Amelia Rees. Number 35, Ellie Hartnett. The captain of Park Orchards, please welcome to the stage, number 5, Alana Bell. And please welcome up the premiership coach, Simon McAuliffe. Simon, I'd ask you to say a few words if you would.
Wow. Firstly, to Jake and his girls, that's the fourth game we've had this season, and they've all been so tight. Yeah, you've got an incredible team, and good luck for next year. But you've had an incredible year so far, or this year anyway. So congratulations. There's a few years of work put into this to get to this stage, and it's pretty satisfying. They're all pretty much juniors that have come through, a lot of first yearers, and to sort of put everyone together and be able to pull off this at the home of finals footy in the eastern suburbs is pretty special. To a big thank you to our Sharks family. When I look out there, it's we've always had amazing support, and to see how many of you come down today, thank you. To this incredible lady, had an awesome game as our captain. Thank you. I'm not sure what else to say other than this is so good. Thank you.
And it gets better. It's time for the Premiership Cup. Represent the Division 1 Premiers for the Park Orchards. Folks, plenty of action still to come. Up next is the Premier Grand Final between the Eastern Bulldogs and South Carolina Bulldogs from around about 2:30. Don't go anywhere. Thank you so much for joining us.